And welcome back to Minecraft Quests with SRJ26. I am bringing you a new little build that I'm going to actually do as you watch. But first I'm going to tell you a little story. We did try to do the regatta, and we were going to try to do an assassin game where everyone was going to hunt after Sir Blockhead, and that would be that character right there who's sitting kind of funny. And it did not work so well. The regatta worked fine, except that I think that one of our players may have had a corrupted DAT file. So we kept on having server crashes, and eventually we abandoned all attempts to do that. And well, actually, I'm sorry, that's not true. We did do the regatta, but there were only four of us racing. I sort of went along to watch the winner, and TRMN124 won with Swords Dance in second place. And then we tried to do Assassin, and for whatever reason, I could not get the Assassin, the PvP on. So, as an alternate option, since the kids logged on and they wanted to do something, quest. And I'm going to show you the quest path that I had laid. Earlier that day I was doing some final prep, and I was starting to work on an idea I had for a build. And this one was going to be a build that I was actually going to show you the whole thing. Oh, it didn't break. I'm stunned. Okay. You probably haven't seen this before, but it only existed like a couple of days ago. I built a quest path, and I was going to put a build at the end of it. And as I walk you along it, hopefully I'll be able to find my way. I will explain. I'm going to actually I'm actually going to do another build based on this, but what I did was I built this quest path, which means I dug this trench. I used creative mode because I didn't used to do that because we didn't have it, so I would do all my builds, quote-unquote legit, for lack of a better way of calling it. But now, come on, now I do all of these with whatever tools I have that makes it most efficient, because I'm doing it for other people's fun. So I'll do more of them if I have good tools. So I do use creative mode. I'm an op, so I can do game mode 1. That puts me in creative, and then I can do this stuff much faster. So this whole quest path that I'm showing you right now, I dug using creative, and the goal was to get to a really interesting place and then build something cool for them to find. And we're still going to do that. But I started building it, and I was going to actually try to have it ready for after the assassin game. I was going to have this crazy quest with an awesome thing at the end. And as I was digging through these caves and making new tunnels and trying to make a really interesting path to the eventual, end location. Oh, don't go under there. Good. Okay. I actually got to the point where I found where I wanted to build, and I was psyched. I was like, all right, this is going to work out. They're going to have this awesome thing that they can do after the regatta, and I was just thrilled. At the time, I didn't know we were going to have server problems and crashes and all that either. But and you can see this is a pretty long little path. Anyways, I found the thing I wanted to find, which was a spawner. I'm not even going to tell you what kind of spawner. Well, you'll figure it out later. Spider spawner. And I started working on the concept, and I had everything in place. And then, wouldn't you know it, I tried to use TNT to blow up the last little bit of the stuff I was trying to clear. I was trying to clear a large cavern. And hello. I will help you with that problem of being alive. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can get closer. There you go. Good zombie. Okay. So anyways, I used TNT to try to clear out the last little bit because there was a bunch of gravel, and gravel explodes really well with TNT. So I was like, all right, I'll just blow this last bit away, and then I'll start doing my thing. And put 2 pieces of TNT in. One of them exploded, blasted the other one over to the spawner. It exploded, spawner was gone. I was not pleased because I may be in creative mode, but I don't have the ability to do world editing and actually add a spawner that will spawn anything other than pigs. So, with a deep breath, I thought, okay, well, we still got plans for tonight. And the plans. Oh, here we are. The plans worked fine. And after the regatta, well, the plans worked. We had the regatta with a few people, and then the assassin game didn't work because PvP. I tried to put it on and I couldn't. And at the end, I said, okay, well, I'm going to take the kids and we're going to come and explore the location where the build was going to be. And I will do the build another time. And this was the location. I found some mine shafts, which we haven't found very many of these yet on our server, so it was kind of exciting. Oh, jeez. That was, oof, goodness gracious. That jerky was me having a completely involuntary bodily twitch of panic or fear as I was accosted. All right, let's hope it. Don't die. I don't want to die. Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. All right, let's get up somewhere safe. Oh my goodness. I died with all my stuff. I didn't have that much stuff, actually. Okay, I showed you that. My incredible incompetence at being a brave adventurer to show you this. This is where I was going. So, basically, I was showing, I got them to the mines, and we explored the mines for a while, and then the kids had to go. And I was not in as an op, I was in as Sir Blockhead. And Sir Blockhead does not have op powers, which is intentional. I actually like not having op powers. It makes it more interesting. And so I logged out, logged in as SRJ26, the name that comes along with this video. And I teleported them back to the island because they're kids and they didn't want to be stranded, and I'm a softie. And next thing I know, my Sir Block still logged in and stuck in the depths of a horrible, horrible place. As you could just see, that was a pretty horrible place. Or this is a pretty horrible place. Especially if you don't know what you're doing and you get yourself killed. So, I love the beginning part of starting up a world, and I love the feeling of creating things starting from scratch. That's why I've built so many builds that were just large thing. Oh, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm talking and doing things at the same time. It doesn't work out so well. I wanted to make a wonderful little sword so I could actually have a weapon. Okay, let me talk some more. So I was gonna go, and I decided that Sir Blockhead was not going to live on the island because Sir Blockhead is from the island and all his friends were there, and all his friends got killed in the invasion of zombie pigmen. So I decided that Sir Blockhead would live here and create a new world for himself. And that doesn't mean he won't come back and hang out and see other people, but he found a ravine. This was actually not too far from where I just got unceremoniously butchered by horrible creatures, a zombie and a creeper. The creeper did most of the damage. So over the past couple of days, over this past weekend, in addition to watching the Pats win, always makes me happy, I came here and I cleared out this ravine and I built a little house that's soon going to have a second story and an infinite water supply and a mob grinder and an arboretum. And here's the mob grinder. Look at all that loot. I love it. and a farm, and I am self-sufficient except for when I get myself killed. But I love this stuff. I love starting from scratch. I actually have some mines down here to explore. I'm not real far from where I just died, but I dropped off most of my really good stuff, I hope. Oh, I had a bunch of glass. I hope I dropped that off. Well, at any rate, that's one of the lessons this game gives you, is that life giveth or games giveth and games taketh away. So if you run off with all your stuff on an adventure and you lose it all, well, you have yourself to blame and not really anyone else. Hey, look, I've got glass still. That is awesome. So, what my story here is about is that I am going to actually do this build, and the thing I was planning on doing, I'm actually going to do. And I'm going to walk you through it, and hopefully I won't die too much, but you know what? I may well do it as SRJ26 game mode 1 so that I can build and actually show it to you. I've built stuff of pretty amazing scale in my humble opinion. I'm pretty happy with it. Legit, you know, with placing every block and all that good stuff. But if you have the tools, you know, if you've got a jackhammer, well, you don't need to use a chisel anymore. You can just use a jackhammer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use creative mode, and we're going to go to another side of the island, and I'm going to start digging. I'm going to give a shout out to Etho. Etho, you're brilliant, and I am stealing your idea. I'm bringing grass down so that I can have a nice lawn, because why the heck not? I think it would look awesome. So this is the land entrance to my wonderful base, and there is, oh, is it dark? Oh, it's dark. Or is it light? I can't even tell. Well, anyway, this is SRJ26, and I am going to be soon doing the beginning of the spider build. I'll call it the spider build, to remove any question as to what's going on. But you'll still be surprised, I think. It's actually a pretty neat idea. And while I'm not doing that, I'm going to work on Sir Blockhead's new home, where he is hiding away from all the horrible memories of the island being overrun by zombie pigmen, and he's starting anew. So, thank you for watching, and next up will be the first step of how I do a build like the crazy ones I'm trying to do to show you. Thanks for watching.